worried about the future, Joan, speaking?
I am quite and read about the speech in my future. Because it will be hard and that to make friends when I at work, you know.
And if you don't get any help and you keep stammering, it could affect your work life because you won't get a good review and stuff.
Yeah, good point actually.
Because you want to be a teacher, don't you? And with a stammer, you can't exactly teach.
Be a teacher.
Yeah. That's why she needs a lot of professional help.
As a father, I feel helpless. She really needs the support from a specialist, really, rather than what we can offer her. And it's difficult knowing that at the moment we can't get that for her.
And do you worry about what might happen when she's a teenager?
Yeah, definitely. When she becomes a teenager, it's obviously going to be a little bit more difficult for her with communication and as I say, I mean, if she wants a boyfriend or something like that, she's going to find it harder and harder as she gets older. And she really needs the help now.
But Tina wasn't in the movie on account of her dad have found.
Nathan Stevens is 16 years old and dreams of becoming a film actor. But he finds it unimaginably difficult to even say the words in his head out loud. Nathan's idol is Jim Carrey. He admires him because of his ability to improvise and not just rely on the script to create comedy.
Most actors have to rely on what the script says to be funny, but Jim Carrey just makes it his own and just his own facial expressions to make the joke even funnier.
Nathan's parents live apart, but he spends time with both of them. He describes himself as a bit of a loner. Because of his stammer, he won't pick up the phone, order food in a restaurant, or hang out with his friends.
I just feel like shyness, embarrassment, and uncomfortable, all them feelings like. I fit much of what people think of me, and if they will like for like take the key or that, I suppose.
Although Nathan is anxious about being judged, he's determined to follow his dream. He's recently started a performing arts course.
Because if we had something like this, we'd only wreck it, wouldn't we? Okay, so say it really like you're a thug.
Because if we had something like this, we'd only kit, don't we?
Okay, so do you want to just start by saying if?
Yeah.
Is that easier? Okay, so let's cross this out on your script.
In the end of term play, Nathan will have to speak on a stage in front of hundreds of people. But getting this far hasn't been easy.
Nathan went to Careers Office a couple of years ago, and he knew that he wanted to go into performing arts, and he was told straight away, really, you won't get into that course, you won't be able to do it because of your stammer. He was upset, but he was more angry. I said, well, what are you going to do? He said, I'm going to do this course. He said, I'm going to apply, I'm going to do this course. I said, I'm still doing it. He was determined. Because you're telling me I can't, then that means I'm going to. I was scared. We did try and talk him out of it. We tried to convince him that he'd make a good labourer.
I think it will take a lot of hard work and rejection at first, but I've just got to like keep on trying and not give up.
It is cruel when something like this happens to one of your children and you don't know why, you can't explain it to them, you can't explain it to yourself, and it does make you angry. I get very angry sometimes that this has happened to my boy.
Nathan was in primary school when he started to stammer, and his mum Donna was determined to get help. Although Nathan went for treatment, nothing seemed to work for him.
And this one, Nathan's about 7 years old, and that's when he started realising that he was different. He sounded different. He was a bit of a loner because of the speech, because the stammer came on so quickly. He was a bit of a loner and he did find it hard. So once he had the stammer, it was only going to get worse, which it did.
When Nathan was 9, his family suffered an unexpected bereavement, the death of his baby brother, who was only 3 weeks old. Although Nathan was already stammering by then, his speech problems became noticeably worse.
It was very sudden, unexplained death. Affected everybody, not just Nathan. But and it was a little while after that that I took the children away, to get them away. We went away for a couple of weeks, which is when these photos were taken. At that age, old people die. You know, you expect old people to die. Young people, and especially people that are younger than you, don't die.